if you want to check, on YouTube so we can hear you.
Okay, yeah, that's true. That's true. Okay, I'm not gonna. It's not gonna be like the radio.
Oh, like a little bit. Yeah.
Turn your radio down. Is it live now?
Yeah. On paper to pavement. Be like video, short, live is option.
Okay, I see it now. Testing, testing.
Testing. Oh, like it's a little delay. Okay.
I got you. Okay, cool. Yeah, it's all good now.
Yeah, I heard you.
I think it's working. I'm gonna share this link before we get going real good. Welcome everybody to the WyoTech Watch Party. We're just getting set up. We're glad you're here with us. Stay tuned. We'll get going here in just a minute. Okay, it is working, Trent. I'm going to make a story real quick so I can cover this.
Now I'm trying to think on the WyoTech feed, who's playing that?
We just weren't. It won't go out. Like I don't know if it's the way we're synced up to it or what. We've got to go in and adjust things before we can do
The actual HotWheels themselves.
Oh, you're talking about Hot Wheels? I'm just gonna play it here for us to see. I wasn't going to have like the people watching. I figured they'd watch through their
Oh
phones.
yeah, that's what I was gonna ask. Like if how yeah.
I'm gonna play through my phone.
Okay.
I'm just gonna hook my phone up to that's the plan. Sorry. Sorry guys, give me just a second.
I won't get the whole pickle jar in there, but at least a bit of it's in there.
Well, little bird is backed up too.
We're at 10 people swing with us. Awesome.
Doesn't even get in my bucket. I guess we'll have to buy some injectors for it. That's for State North Carolina.
Okay, let me share.
It's on Soto Six. If they are, you can buy them retail already for $300 or $400. I got a guy bringing me in. It dropped $5 or something. It wouldn't make a full rotation. Yeah.
Okay. Now Hot Wheels.
Awesome. We already got 16 people.
Hot Wheels. Let's see.
You know what's good about this is even if there's sound coming out of that over here, your feed will just come from your power.
Okay. Has anybody said anything yet?
I saw some good looks. I think I shout them out. We got 16 people. Wait, what time is it?
It's coming on pretty soon. They've got us starting soon on the feed, so we're almost set up here, gang. Thanks for the patience. Okay, man. The butterflies in my stomach are flapping as hard as they can, so at least we know we're alive.
So I'm gonna. So I would say because the frame is from that blue chair to the pickle jar.
And I'm gonna sit right there.
In this, yeah.
That'd be cool, won't it?
And then at least we'll root the kids be here, or just you, or.
I'd say Ruthie and the kids will be piling on the pickle jar or over there. I don't know. I don't want to really. However anybody wants to do anything, I'm just gonna let them rock with it. I just wanted them to be able to see the TV. Can you guys kind of see that over there?
You guys see it? Yeah. I see the little white square bouncing.
Yeah, it's gonna.
That'd be cool, huh? The winner is Natalie, the boss.
They're like, yeah, we're not even interested in that, but we do. And then I'll put this here where we can all be sure to hear it.
I met the dude the other day that sold Trent that Ford. Yeah.
He's a really nice guy, dude.
Yeah, I met him.
Jeff. Oh, Jeff. Maybe Jeff.
He's like, hey, I have some junk, and he picked it up, and I'm like, well, it's on the way home. I guess I'll make a few extra bucks. And I'm picking junk up, and I throw something in my bed. It bounces and breaks my back window.
Oh.
So it cost me money. Then I was like, why'd I do this?
I think he sold that property over in Comiskey, right?
Yeah, and then I guess this whatever company he works for, whatever, gave him a house. It's right there on the college, the Lutheran college.
Hey, Ruthie, could you go up there and read the, like, if anyone asks questions and stuff, just to...
Where are we at? Here?
Yeah, on his phone, just in case. I want to get this started, and then we'll... Because it'll stay, the TV will say going live. Are people watching?
They have like a store or something like that. And
How many?
So, hey, maybe you want to sell like old signage.
How many people's watching?
Like the 50s in New York downtown.
Nice. This is a lot different than the feed me and Ruthie did the other night.
We had 25 people in right now. So give them a little shout out, let them know that that they're here. And all the audio's too off of mic.
Hey, everybody. Thank you guys for being here, all 25 of you, it sounds like. On Tuesday, me and Ruthie did this by ourselves for the semifinals, and I felt like I was hosting the Oscars here, and it didn't even leave the cameras. So.
How do they watch what you're
Yeah, what? Yeah.
It's going, like, I'm waiting on it to come up too. If you just go to Hot Wheels Facebook page and look up the Hot Wheels Legends Tour Global Finale, it's an event. And if you click on it as an event, it shows a little gray bar right now that says starting soon. And then as soon as that comes up, you'll click it and it'll just be like watching a YouTube video or anything. It's on Hot Wheels is going live on YouTube, on TikTok, on Instagram, everywhere, literally everywhere. So just wherever you go, it literally just went live. It says watch live video. So we are now.
Vehicles in history, and tonight.
One second. Technical difficulties.
Okay, you're gonna be handling that.
All right.
Thank you so much for joining us, bro. Jay, thank you. What part you driving? I drove an SLR, the old Mercedes. And thanks for coming out of hibernation. Thank you so much. I'm ready to eat. Dave, aka Fluffy, brother, Volkswagen legend. Do you have any jokes for us today? No, but the vending machine's broke.
Fluffy's there, dude. Gabriel Iglesias.
Tony Brian, thank you so much.
Thank you.
You excited?
Yes, I'm happy.
All right.
She was there last year.
From Mexico. Thank you so much. Absolute legend. Y andamos, Craig. You are a wheels designer. You kind of, what's your title now? Senior Design Manager. How stoked you to be here?
Oh, it's an absolute pleasure. I mean, it's so amazing to see everything that's come together here, and let's get ready for it.
Larry, you have
The
your own
time is
Hot
here,
Wheels.
gang.
How cool is it to have your own Hot Wheels?
It really is a rite of passage for the true car nerd.
Delal, you are a Hot Wheels legend yourself. You hosted a TV show. Here you are.
Oh my gosh, third time in a row? I'm real excited.
Do you have your own Hot Wheels yet?
Ruthie, do we have any questions that anybody wants to know or anything?
Charlie, look at that hairline, the shoes. Oh my gosh, look at this guy. Your arms are on fire right now, dude. I don't know if you know that. These guys and gals are creating cars that are going to be a Hot Wheels Diecast. How cool is that?
We'll be staying after this feed to answer any questions too. So be sure to stick around with us the whole time.
Let's take a look at who our winner today will be joining. In 2018, it was the 2 Jet Z, Luis Rodriguez.
That's the one that got me interested right there, the 2 Jet Z.
Absolute hot rod. 2019, the winner, the 57 Nash Metropolitan. Greg Salzillo.
Heartbreaker.
Dice, the breathers, the cutout fenders. This thing screams Hot Wheels. In 2020, we're talking about the Chevy Pontiac Trans Am. See the motor step back, all the tube work, all the body work. This thing is absolutely a weapon. In 2021, we went across the pond. The winner was a 1969 Volvo P1800 Gasser. That's right, a Volvo Gasser. Come on, absolutely delivered. And in 2022, we went to Tejas, Texas.
That ended up being my favorite one that went to the models. The Texas Toot. That ended up being my favorite one out of all the winners of the past. I just love how it turned out as a toy. Still looking for that one.
Congratulations. And guess what? I think Chris just received the die-cast version of his car. And he's about to see it for the very first time.
Here we go. This is cool.
Oh man, I'm so excited.
Shout out Tofu Auto Works.
Insane. I can't get over how good it looks. Like, you caught all of the detail. This thing is full of overhangs and underhangs. That light bar looks incredible.
That's
Just
cool.
seeing it, you know, next to the real car. You got the shark fin, you got the actual overall silhouette. It's so good. Like, I'm blown away, guys. This thing was insane.
A+.
Before we dive into the top 10 finalists,
That's
let's
good
take a
dude,
moment
too.
to appreciate the amazing cars that brought their best and were the winners in their respective countries, but didn't make it to the final cut. Each of these builds showcases incredible creativity and craftsmanship, and they deserve recognition for making it this far.
Hi, everybody.
Atlanta, custom 1995 Nissan 240SX. Brazil, 1975 Chevrolet Chevette. Charlotte, 1970s AMC Postal Jeep.
I thought that Jeep would be there with us for
Chicago,
sure.
Smart Car drag car. Columbia, 1999 Chevrolet Corsa. Detroit, 1985 Chevy Monte Carlo SS. Indy,
I assume.
Steampunk themed 1938
That's the one that beat us
Roadster.
in Indy.
Mexico, Chevy Camaro, 67 Sleeper. Miami, Karma Custom 1965
I like that.
Volkswagen Karma Ghia.
I like that Ghia.
Philadelphia, Custom 1927 Model T Hot Rod. Poland, 1969 Mercedes W108
That Mercedes is
Blue.
sweet.
Spain, Portugal, 67 Custom Volkswagen Bug.
That's cool too.
The Walmart pick, Mitsubishi K-Truck. Now, let's turn our attention to the ones that did make it after months of fierce competition and a journey
Here we go,
around
guys.
the
Wish me
globe.
luck.
These top 10 custom builds
No matter what, we're gonna be happy.
as finalists in the Hot Wheels Legends Tour. Chile, 1968 Ford La Libre. Dallas, the Time Fox, 1988 Ford Mustang GT. El Segundo, the 1934 Ford Pickup. France, 1981 DeLorean. Germany, 1987 Porsche 944. Houston, 1957 BMW Isetta.
Yeah.
Italy, 1972.
She looked like a Hot Wheels car up there, y'all. On that feed, they look like a Hot Wheels car. There's my buddy Rob right there from Phoenix. Rob's the one that gave us the roof to build this. Like, he gave us this roof section. We're gonna cover a lot more of that on the last part of this RV docu-series.
Of legendary cars, such as the iconic twin mill in the Garage of Legends. A special shout out to our Legends Tour partner, Mobile One, because 50 lucky winners received a limited edition black and gold
What?
twin mill car. Happy anniversary, and thank you to Mobile One for creating this golden, see what I did there? Golden opportunity, and for making this another
Come on, baby.
legendary Legends Tour. For over 50 years, Hot Wheels has driven legendary automotive performance and design. We celebrate the world of automotive culture, legendary visionaries, builders, fans, racers, and content creators, and all those who continue their ongoing drive to be legends.
Oh man, I have made it in front of Jay Leno again, y'all. I did it.
And talent, we demonstrate
This was the actual goal, is to get here and get rejudged. I want that remember me moment.
celebration of automotive
And I got it right now. I did it.
spirit and love of cars that unites us all. We teamed up with our friends to tell their stories and what drives them to be legendary. What makes Hot Wheels legendary? Authenticity, speed, creativity, passion, vision.
Pushing boundaries.
I literally have some of my favorite cars in my hand.
Exactly. What really inspired me about the Hot Wheels as a kid is seeing those crazy big superchargers come out.
Having my own Hot Wheels shows everybody that if I can do it, they can too.
Like the real deal, Hot Wheels have over performance in mind, and that's what makes them legendary.
Thanks, buddy. Appreciate you being here with us, man. All the way from Oregon. That's cool. I've had a blast building it. No matter what happens today, I'm gonna be thrilled with how I carried myself. I'm really happy.
To explain the key criteria they'll be looking for as we go through each vehicle. Authenticity, Brian.
Authenticity, creativity, and garage spirit.
We've all been to a car show and you see a car and you're
Get your fine-tooth comb out, y'all.
like, it's just
Pick it apart.
special, a little bit unique, a little bit different.
Thank you, buddy.
Like the twin wheel, like, over there, it's our first Hot Wheels original car. We have the 50th anniversary Mobile One black and gold livery on it.
Oh my gosh.
So cool, and if you didn't get one of those, again, it was an awesome, sweet space. Creativity, great.
Oh man. I hope y'all are doing okay down there in Florida. I know you guys got hammered down there. So sorry. A lot of my buddies from up here went down there and carried stuff, and it was a mess. I hope you guys rebuild just fine. And you get some help down there.
Car build has a story, right? You want to know exactly like how this car was built, what it took, and all the hours that they spent doing it. Because everyone has ideas and creativity. They want to build these things, but we want to hear what it does.
So for the criteria, we're ready. Authenticity, creativity, garage fair. Let's get on.
Come on, Jay. Tell them what's up, bro.
UK, this dominant hot rod here, the 1983 classic mini domestic suspension. Three friends united by love of retro vehicles.
We'll look at it when we get back. Okay.
Beneath its rugged exterior lies a 320 horsepower 4-liter Rover V8 engine paired with a 5-speed manual gearbox from a Range Rover. It's equipped with a gas coilover suspension, 4-pot calipers, and alloy seats, giving it both style and serious speed. Into 0-60 in just 3 seconds and running quarter mile 11.2. This car isn't just for show. For Europe, raising money.
The only thing that I see this one being like docked for is that it's the same color as that Volvo that won a couple years ago.
It's sensible, but it's ridiculous.
Sensible but ridiculous.
It's small, but it packs a real punch. It turns a real supercar time of 11.25 miles. And like a Bentley, you can drive it across continents. So yeah, I think it's perfect. I knew you'd like this shape because of, you know, the whole Bentley thing. I love that they stuck with you. Yep, tiny little thing. And kept it, you know, kept it in the British family.
Range Rover.
Yeah, I like that.
63 seconds. That's pretty impressive. I drive it. Looks a lot of fun. I love green. That's like my favorite color. So I'm gonna buy that. Yeah, and 8's my number too. That's like my favorite number. So this car is really speaking to me, and it's fast. So yeah, I give this a high score.
The garage spirit, the story behind it is fantastic, and then just the creativity. In fact, also the authenticity. So it hits every spot.
Still all, you're a designer. I like great. I'm doing this thing. Also, you like little cars.
Oh man.
Tiny, quirky car. So this is really up my alley. It's real uncomfortable to sit in. I don't know that I want to drive it, but this one's really incredible. I love something whimsical and fun, and then you've got all of that, and it's got power.
It looks like it came out of your pocket and then it grew into a real life size. So I love that about it. Like it just looks like a toy. The perfect cartoon car. If you had a cartoon superhero you're trying to make for kids, that's what you would drive.
It does tickle my fancy. I don't get to say that much, but I think with this car, it's very appropriate.
The bee's knees, you think so?
Yeah. Well, I do love the creativity and just how they join so many parts to a little vehicle. Also like that it's heated screen. I like that. It is the perfect British muscle car.
They're talking about the, what year is that? Does it say 83?
Something like that, I think, okay, no structural integrity.
1983 Classic Mini. Huh.
It must be a kid, maybe. Those shapes in that way.
It's just right on the hood, so you can just...
I mean, I would say over there they probably kept that body style a long time.
Write down your numbers. Write down your criteria. 1 through 10. Rising from the ashes, we go to Phoenix for our winner, Robert Zoller. This 60 Apache is a true, one-of-a-kind, home-built masterpiece. This project started in a garage with nothing but creativity and love for unique, obscure cars.
Here's Rob. Come on, buddy.
By hand, the Apache has been transformed from a simple concept into something truly special. Oh, look at that little
Rob
bed
Zoller.
back there.
That's so
This
cool.
builder doesn't chase trophies or recognition. His goal, their goal, is to create something that brings joy, puts a smile on the face, and is inspiring. That short little bed has been shortened 10.5 inches on the front end and 26 inches.
He's the one that gave me the roof.
The truck
That's the guy that gave me the roof.
and is powered by a 6
Rob Zoller.
LS engine paired with a 4L60 transmission. The suspension, custom tubular
It's so cool.
with air ride
He's building a Isetta bubble top, and that's what he was going to debut in Phoenix. That was another reason that I didn't go to Phoenix when we went back. I was like, well, I don't want to go and have to compete with Rob again. He's going to debut a car there, and he lives in that town. And then he ended up not taking it, taking his truck that he had there last year and won with it. So it's cool.
I think it's very well done. I just feel like I've seen it before. You know, when you go to these shows, you see a lot of slam trucks, and I think in any car show, that would probably win over 99% of the cars out there. It just needs a little more something. A little more punch. So other than that, I think it's excellent.
Most competitions, it would definitely be at the top, but the color is very basic.
I personally like the color. I think brighter color would be a little bit too much. I think it's a cute little truck. I like the pops of blue in the interior. I do feel like it needs like a little spice to it, but I don't know. Cute.
I think it's cool.
Tony. I think it is more of a cuter car.
It looks like a toy. Like, I thought he built a truck that definitely looks like a toy.
I do like the license plate though, low fat.
Oh, I mean, he's touched every panel on the thing, you know, he really, that's a full custom truck right there.
Would be fun on a video game too.
Oh yeah, on a video game? Imagine drifting that little short thing on Unleashed 2 on the Hot Wheels game. That'd be fun.
A lot of modded cars tend to ignore the interior, but they really paid attention to it, which is awesome. It looks very polished. But I have to agree, I feel like I've seen this before.
Oh man.
California, like in LA, you see.
They're brutal this year.
So creativity, I'm not so excited by it. I don't know that I would pick this off the shelf if I was looking at Hot Wheels.
Really?
Is something that I love, keeping these old vehicles on the road, making them modern and new again. But the appearance, it could use some sort of livery or some design.
Striping on it maybe, or like a Lolo big job.
Livery must mean like decals.
I love it. I would drive it all around. But yeah, the different in proportions to a regular Apache, it's not evident.
Let's see the scores. Write them in. All right. Write them in 1 through 10.
They were rough on old Rob.
DeLorean here. I mean, it's not a vehicle, but then throw some Hot Wheels flavor at it. This DeLorean was always a dream with Alexander, a French drifter. He realized his dream in 2018.
Come on, y'all.
DeLorean in Pennsylvania.
The DeLorean suite.
To France. After selling one of them,
That one, that Time Fox too, that Mustang, like all, they're so nice. Like they're so cool. If you show up to a show, those are drawing a crowd.
nearly every detail of this iconic car is customized, including the addition of a
Yeah, we don't have good signal here, guys. We're doing the best we can with what we've got out here. Hopefully next year we'll have the addition of Starlink and we'll have crystal clear videos. Y'all can go ahead and drop tips in the comment section if you want to help us get one step closer to that.
Well, when I glance at it, it's like, oh, it's just DeLorean with crazy graffiti graphics. I feel like it's almost doing a disservice to it.
This is a rags to riches story that we're still in the rags portion of, so please, just bear with us here.
I like the DeLorean itself.
We got a fire going too that's probably affecting, the smoke is probably affecting us a little bit, but it's too cold out here not to have it.
That's pretty awesome, the fact that I can do that, because I know what a real DeLorean can do.
Oh man. Look at that thing. Having video of it drifting's pretty gangster.
Yeah. Great job. But I do feel like
Thank you, Levi.
wide body fenders, some of the touches that we did could have been exaggerated a little bit more because I couldn't really tell it initially when I first saw it. And then I thought, oh, it actually is a wide body fender. So
Man.
I could exaggerate that a bit, and maybe if the graphics could highlight some of that stuff, I think it would have really been great, you know.
I've never seen a modified DeLorean.
I don't think I have either. Like seen anything other than just like a Back to the Future custom DeLorean. Never really seen a drift car.
Not much for creativity. It doesn't seem that unusual or different. It's flares, fenders, big motor.
It's already such an iconic car, and it's already, you know, a car that's worthy of being a Hot Wheels. And then these modifications are...
I'm glad they're being this brutal about the judging, man. I know. I pay. If this ain't good enough for you, I ain't good enough for you. I put it all on the line this time. I want to hear what they got. We'll see.
I think I might be too young to know what movie you guys are talking about. But I think you guys are being kind of uptight, but the graphics are cool.
I still got my work boots on.
I will say,
I meant to change.
I at first also did notice the subtle, like, wide body additions to it, but maybe that's inviting you to come and look a little bit closer. I mean, even some of the figures from far away, you wouldn't really be able to see it, so I think it's cool.
All right.
And I've never seen one drift. That's all.
Ugh. My stomach is in knots.
real drift car. I mean, the engine was changed from the back to the front, and it probably has 5-6 times more of the horsepower of the original DeLorean motor. I do think it was kind of thought together in terms of the delivery and the design. And while it's fine if a car was built not specifically to enter into this competition, I think it was one of those.
Who is it?
Like, hey, let's get this going on the drift. And
A
then
car
it
club?
happens to be pretty good to enter this competition.
Without further ado,
Was it Merciless?
the scores 1
Okay.
to 10.
Was that who it was? That's cool.
Representative is the delivery. Thank you to our partner Walmart for hosting the Hot Wheels.
Shout out
Tour
Merciless Car
across
Club.
the United States. When you go to Walmart, I know I'm guilty of it. I'm searching the pegs, finding I want that one, do I want that? Our kids. I mean, I'm a kid at heart.
Jared DeEnda here too has followed me all year. Like he's sent me private messages like of encouragement along the way, which it's really mattered, man. You know, it's good to know that this year I did it and they actually, yeah, I knew it was Donnie. That's why I said it has to be Merciless. I was just excited to figure out a way to make it back here today. I'm so excited. What is it? Mal, thank you, buddy. Thank you so much, man.
And look, it's got my name on it. I'm proud that this legendary brand continues to be part of my story.
What up, guys? I'm Kuka, car customizer and enthusiast. What drives me? My vision. When I see a car I love, I'm like, I love it. But then
These are all the judges, right?
What if it had different
These are judges.
different colors, different interiors? And that's why I just love custom builds. The Challenger, the Camaro, or the Mustang. They weren't just built to be fast
Man.
cars. They were built to tell a story. Every story can be rewritten. Just like I have a vision when I'm building
I feel like an
a car,
Eminem
customers
song.
tell their vision through their diecasts. And that's what makes them legendary.
What a great storytelling.
So I feel like I'm living an Eminem song. Mom spaghetti.
But you know, what's the main kind of statement for you?
Yeah. I think having my own Hot Wheels is, I mean, the biggest thing come true for any kid. And just growing up racing go-karts and, playing with them at the track. Before racing, it's just like...
I feel like I got a ratchet strap around my chest, just tightening.
I mean, I feel like I started from this just being a dream and somehow kind of made it happen. So I just always kind of tell people, like, don't be afraid to be the first you and, break those barriers.
I love it. Well, thank
Heck
you.
yeah.
Thank you.
Puka, what's your overall statement as far as your drive to be legendary?
I would say my vision. When I see something, especially a car, I'm like, okay, I like it, but I think I would have done it this way. Or I would change this, I would add this, I would subtract this. That's, I think, what drives me.
My vision is I'm going to bleach my hair. I think it looks great, dude. Yeah.
Thank you.
I'm going for it. Introducing the Time Fox, a 1988 Ford Mustang GT.
This Time Fox guy, he's a super good dude. I've been becoming buddies with this guy. The whole season, even before me and him competed, we were already talking to each other. I really like this rig a lot. Yeah, this guy, he's the Time Fox. He showed in Dallas. I really like this car. Well, this one speaks to like us growing up. You've got like that. What was that? A Dixie cup that had that on it. You know what I mean? Like, it's just really cool. He's got a Game Boy up on his window for the speedometer and stuff. Like, it's really, really cool rig. Yeah, he built it at home too, which hats off to you, brother.
Even a retro Game Boy speedometer.
There's a lot of creativity here, and it's still a Mustang. I still recognize it for what it is, but I also recognize it as something different.
Cute. He built this for his wife. I think that's sweet. And the retro vibe of it is really cool.
It is cool.
It looks like a father-son project. Yeah, I think it's really cool. Out the gate, the word fun. You just see that car looks fun. Just the colors and the fact that it's built around the 80s. Those are the colors. This car does scream Hot Wheels.
That's cool.
Yeah, I love a car that has a name and like a personality and a theme to it. The wide body is so cool, but I'm not sure how well that'll read in our scale and what's sports. And it goes back into time, and then I can hear the restoration music.
Are you producing a film right now?
I'm screaming right now because the fact that this individual imported a Farah motor from Australia, in terms of the story of the build, it's so good as a real life car, and I think it would look great as a Hot Wheels. The fact that it has like a paper cup livery, from that era, it translates so well. And I can't believe it has a Mara, and it has a turbo that's bigger than my head.
I love how simple yet flashy it is. I think that would look pretty cool in a Hot Wheels. I would love the wide body to be more exaggerated, for it to be like not regular car proportions. But I love the fact that he integrated so many parts from different cars and they look so good. I would have never imagined an M3 bumpers to be so good on a Fox body. I'm not a fan of the Fox body, but I love this.
I love Fox bodies. The louvers, that's of era. Louvers are rad.
This one's changing it up for me.
And what I love is that, you know, all these
So cool.
the Evo spoiler and the BMW bumper, they all feel so, they're so integrated.
It's a good one.
All feels like creative.
Like as far as going to Walmart, looking at cars that are what would actually be on there, that Time Fox is definitely a Hot Wheels car. Like it looks like one for sure.
Of the Mustang lineup, the Fox bodies are my favorite because it's such a diversion from the rest of the family. They're like the black sheep Mustangs. And when I was living in Detroit, I would see them.
And to me, like just from my own perspective of how the universe always plays tricks on me, like a foreign car to me that I would never have anything to do with is a Miata, and an American one that I would never have anything to do is a Fox body Mustang. So if I'm gonna get beat up by something, I can see that being the case. Probably the top three, man. I don't. It's so hard to agree with them because all of these people have way different perspectives than me. I like this Beetle they're showing right now, this 2016 Volkswagen Beetle. The Time Fox, I think it's a really good car. And then, guys, I'm going to be this guy. I really think the redemption vehicle is a legend, man. I think it's got it in it, and I hope they agree today. We'll see. Whether they do or not, I know that I've got a legend right here on my property.
Right to you, man. You're a Volkswagen guy.
It's too modified for me.
Too modified for him. He's a Volkswagen guy. Fluffy said that Volkswagen Beetle is too modified. I love it.
I'm all for a little modification here and there, but I can't even tell if that's what that is. I see why you wouldn't like, because you are.
Oh, awesome. Chris Hill, love you, buddy. You and all the firefighters there. Love every one of y'all. Thanks for what you do. Really appreciate you guys. Stay safe out there, man.
Yeah, it's so wild and so far. Man, you guys want, like, you're going subtle and now you're going exaggerated. Like, okay,
it's a fine line. You've got too many other things distracting you, as the graffiti we saw before. It's putting the right stuff in the right proportion. I think it's all about proportion.
Me too. Like,
I like it. So
I dig.
I like it. But there's too many little things going on that I'd like to see a little cleaner execution.
Wow.
One looks like it has some angular,
I thought that one was like a shark. That bug, I thought it was going to be a big dog. Like they're.
I do see why it got this far. I think it's cool.
And they're being super critical over that one. I loved it.
You don't think of like a fast sports car, but then this body kit that it's custom, right? I think they made this themselves. It looks now like it belongs.
Thanks, man. Thank you so much for being here with us. What's his name?
No, it's not doing it for me.
There we go. Well, we're going to be sticking around after the feed to hang out with you guys and answer some questions too. So be sure to stick around, guys.
Yeah, no, it looks fun to drive. I think it looks like it's in the future.
And thank you to WyoTech for bringing this all to us today.
I want to drive a little Beetle, but I would drive this. It looks really fun and very aerodynamic also. Like I feel like he did put like a lot of thought into like
the venting, all that.
This car definitely does not look like it was easy to build. I'll give
No,
the creators
man.
credit on that. It looks like they took a lot of time. There was a lot of creativity that went into the aerodynamics of it, but overall, though, we're talking about building a Hot Wheels, not something that, that looks like you could actually put on stock.
Go ahead, we've heard, you kind of heard it. Before we move on to our next vehicle, we've got something extra special.
They didn't make us wait
We're
to
bringing
symbolize
one of the most legendary names in comedy, car culture, Volkswagen collector, Chihuahua lover, Fluffy. I won't spoil it for you. I'll let them take over from here. Brian and Fluffy?
No, because Rob was very early.
Now here we are in the parking lot of the Peterson, and We got a hot rod.
Oh,
of
they're at the
fluff here,
Peterson.
man.
Yes, this is one of my my babies, if you will. I don't have a real baby at home, but this is as close as it. I cried, not the car. But yes, this is a 1966. I call this.
Man, look at that.
Because of the colors.
I love it. We got it immortalized as a Hot Wheels. and we're-
Whoa!
Yes.
Yes, in our Boulevard line. This is a childhood dream come true.
How cool is that?
A Hot Wheels toy is one thing.
Gabriel Iglesias got his own Hot Wheels car now. Volkswagen Bug. We gotta look for that one. Volkswagen Bus. I gotta get that one. I didn't know that. Oh, they said it's a Boulevard. We gotta look for that.
And by the way, a lot of people think
I never can afford the Boulevards, but it's a Boulevard, so it's like one of the premium lines. Yeah, they're like the $5, $6, $7 cars in them. I usually carry a wad of main lines home, but I'm gonna get one of these. Guys, come here and give me a good luck hug. Love you, buddy. Love you. Hey, I like your shirt. Show the camera your shirt. WyoTech, brought to you by WyoTech. Love you, sweetie.
Dude, how cool is that? Dude, you got your own Hot Wheels.
got my own Hot Wheels. That is too freaking cool. This is be available in the parking lot.
Oh, dude. Scott, thank you so much, dude. Hey, one step closer to Starlink, guys. Thank you, Scott. You're the man, dude. Was it Scott Cattell? That's awesome. He's a buddy of mine. I haven't seen him for a long time. Love you, Scott. Thanks, dude.
It's never about me. It's always about the cars. My name is Larry Chen. I'm proud to be a car culture and automotive photographer. What drives me is passion.
Come on, we're about there.
And can be very demanding. Capturing the soul of a car is my reward. When Hot Wheels made my cars, they showed the same passion for car culture. Look how they perfectly recreated the livery. They even put my license plate on this. These are
That's
my
cool.
photos on the packaging. Never been done before. Man. Hot Wheels is truly legendary, and I'm honored to be their partner.
He's got his, so he's a photographer. He had his pictures on the package even. Like the pictures he took, that's cool, dude.
I'm a pro racing driver and a future world champion. What drives me is speed. Race cars are built to
Excuse me.
the engine,
Sorry.
entire composition, engine, and
Forgot I'm wearing a microphone.
Wheels captures it all, every single detail.
Sorry.
These are some of the best German cars, from old-timers to modern race cars. The faster, the better.
Getting pukey feeling.
Real deal Hot
I'm not gonna
Wheels
puke on this live feed.
They are
You may hear me puke, but I'll do it off camera.
A lot of different souls out there talking about cars and people. What drives you to be legendary?
Well, I got my new
Oh, how cool. Man,
car, so I use this as a
I should have just went for trying to be a judge, man. Looks like every judge gets a car.
It's just so inspirational.
Yeah, next time I'm going for being one of these judges, y'all.
Everybody can have a car like this, but the fact that you can go.
Oh my gosh.
It's just like a little bit of essence of that car.
I feel like there's two little guys that don't like each other at all, fist fighting in my stomach right now. How many did they say already? Quite a few, right?
Yeah.
Thanks for being here.
I mean, they probably did half.
Here we go.
Here we go.
Isetta RV, a one-of-a-kind creation born from a discarded body, panels, and sheer creativity. After last year's success with the Phoenix Isetta, Brown. Their vision was to they have their own conversion shop back in the 80-day build done entirely by hand, showcasing a mix of woodworking, coach building, upholstery, every piece from the fully handmade body and interior to the modified ATV driveline and HMD suspension. This builder hopes to show what they're truly made of and why the Isetta RV deserves to be immortalized as a Hot Wheels legend. What a unique car, the Isetta, a quirky car out of the gate.
This is creativity over engineering. I have no idea. It makes me laugh, it makes me smile. When you realize the Isetta was a one-cylinder with something like 9 horsepower.
Where's the engine in
or
this
13
thing, right?
horsepower. Like that front door. You see it opens from the front. You have one wheel. One wheel in the back. It seems like almost a perfect Hot Wheel.
Okay.
Yeah, boy!
It's just incredible. And Mikey is such a genius. Even just the way he engineered, like, the seat folds down into a bed. is really creative. Well, I see 2 exhaust pipes. What motor does he have? It's a crate motor he got from Walmart.com. It's just like he thought about every little detail. He actually specifically bought parts from Walmart to tie into Legend. There's nothing practical about this car.
Yeah.
All I want to do is just parts and look at it. It's a fun car. It screams Hot Wheels. Out of everything I've seen so far, this is the only car that spoke to me right off the gate.
Yeah, boy.
I like it, it's cute.
This
but
is why I'm
does it
so
have enough of
excited
that
for
Hot
you.
Wheels
Thank you,
flair?
guys.
Okay. Right, you know, so I'm like, does this have enough of it, or is it just more on the cute side?
Oh my
So,
God.
I love this one. No notes. It's great. It's
Boom.
cute. It's a
No notes.
It's small, but that amount of space, it's still $3,000 a month in Los Angeles.
She says still $3,000 a month in Los Angeles.
The thing is that it has the 3 marker lights, you know, for big vehicles. Oh, I didn't even notice that.
You know why those marker lights are there? Is because there was holes on the sheet metal I had to cover up. That was a last minute fix.
Hey, can we spend a night in it? You know,
Yeah.
it's just a fun
Hey, you
thing.
can make it
It's
into
got
an
Hot Wheels
Airbnb.
spirit, but I don't think it's
Right.
quite there. I'm missing, you know, some engine details, some kind of version of the Isetta. It's just fun.
That's not extreme enough of an Isetta for you?
But I think there's just a little bit missing.
Okay.
I love it.
They had to have an egg.
He said there's something missing.
This is a button.
Oh, cool. Thanks,
Maybe
buddy.
I could give it to Mama to sit on some.
I have a bunch of them.
What?
I have a bunch of those. You can throw it away. That's a trash one.
No.
Drive. And, you know, I don't really know.
Sketchy.
Yeah. It's like it's a little unstable. It doesn't look like it has much speed to it. So, like, it looks like a toy right now. So I think it would be cute in that sense. But it doesn't really have, like, that it factor.
Love Mikey's passion, love his story. instinct.
Doesn't have the it factor. She's the one that voted for the Miata last year, too.
And then he went off of that. So instead of sketching, which is really cool. I just want to let him know, love his passion. Give him his flowers.
Thank you.
Thank you, buddy.
By the way, I did not know Walmart sold engines. Freaking Walmart, way to go.
Let's go ahead and write down your scores. Chile, 1968 Ford.
That was a good one, guys. That was good.
Total of 600 horsepower at the crank.
What do you think about Jay's?
2,000 pounds.
Jay, I mean, come on, guys. We had half the audience that said that they had no notes, and then we had half that didn't like it. The best things in life split the audience, so I feel like we're with the best of them.
The car also sports a custom fiberglass body and maximum aerodynamics. Michelin racing tires, NRG carbon seat, and the cockpit's a blend of vintage style and
I don't know what they're gonna do either, because they didn't use any of the video we took.
The chassis is heavily modified, with the rest being a custom two-wheeler frame and roll cage.
Bonneville, Land Speed car, you know, seems like something you see.
This is probably the most popular car online. This one from Chile. They have a Cars and Coffee, so they have like this massive community that, you know, this car culture community that's behind this car too.
The story behind it, and
It's really cool.
it is cool that they're giving back. The car looks fast, which I feel like that's what I've been saying. I'm like, it looks fun to drive, fast, but I do feel like it's missing kind of like a fun aspect for, you know, being a Hot Wheels. But I'm biased because I do feel like it would be a fun car to drive.
I think that looks like a Hot Wheels car for sure.
Just makes you not noticeable. Okay, so
I disagree with you guys. I feel like I'm with you.
Ooh.
It has kind of like a what's that 962?
When you win, I want a Hot Wheels set
When I
in
look
real
at this,
life.
I
I
think
said
of
it.
like
We'll see. There's a lot of big dogs swinging with us today.
I feel like this is
I'm just glad that we did some promotion for ourselves. Hopefully they remember us.
like, because racing is a big part of Hot Wheels, and like you said, orange track, I can see that thing flying down the orange track.
There was a Ford Falcon initially, which
Yeah.
that's really crazy.
That doesn't look like a Ford Falcon.
No,
Yeah,
not
not
at
at
all.
all.
This is an excellent build.
So it makes you want to be
Which DJ?
Thank you, Levi.
it's like, yeah. It's crazy, I love it.
So all love the square cars. That's not square at all. That's Winston Texter.
I really do love it. I think it's also very elegant from a design perspective when you look at it from the profile. Did
they make that body? Or is that like a kid?
I'm not sure. Yeah, I'm not really sure.
I think it looks really great. great. I want to take this on the track, but I would also drive this to dinner.
Let's write it down. Going to Chile. Well, it's official. Wave the checkered flag because Hot Wheels and Formula One are partners.
That's the thing. Like you get these judges that they all come from like different walks of life, and they have a hard perspective and like what they really like. So if you have a race car driver, like that chick is a race car driver, it's hard for me to speak to a race car driver. I can't afford to build a race car in 80 days. They didn't mention the time I spent to make it or nothing.
They said 80 days.
Did they?
Yeah, they said
Oh,
80
cool,
days,
cool.
like, basically crashed.
Nice, nice. I was so excited I missed it. My belly is in knots.
The Hot Wheels F1 diecast also features number 68 on the nose, giving a little fun nod to the year Hot Wheels debut. Inspired by the Hot Wheels original 16 design, the car will come in a collector's car keeper's clamshell case to deliver the ultimate collector and racing fan experience. This is a must-have. Any Formula One
I think there's only 2 or 3 more cars to talk about, ain't there?
Well, there you go. And stay tuned to all Hot Wheels social channels for the next Formula One Hot Wheels drop. This is the story of a passionate Italian car enthusiast living near Monza. The latest creation is
Oh, that one's from Italy.
Lancia Beta.
Lancia Beta. I don't even know what kind of car that is. Lancia Beta. That's cool.
Modified for injection with custom parts like an
I don't, is it a station wagon or is it a car? It's like a 2-door. It's 2-door. That's like a hatchback, ain't it? That's cool.
Full control over fitness, and the brakes are entirely reworked with a hydraulic handbrake. With
Oh, my
minimal
goodness.
interior design and a raw race exterior, the car merges Italian flair with Japanese influence. The custom wheels, patina, and an exposed oil radiator complete the aggressive look.
I love the wheels. I love the design. I love the patina. I think it would make for a good Hot Wheels. As a real car, I'm in. I mean, I would drive that. I would drift it, do burnouts in it. That just looks like so much fun to drive.
I'm a sucker for like a wrap.
I just don't understand this one, I guess.
You know, we've seen some of those in Hot Wheels.
I hate to be like that, but I just
The whole JDM influence, it's a cool blend of
Lancia, yeah, I don't understand the car well enough to get it.
Put it away wet. I think the wheels need to be more distressed. The wheels throw anybody else off, or is that just me?
You know who I think likes it the most?
I knew you'd like it.
And I especially like the wheels. I understand. There is a part of me that's like, I don't know when to stop. So if I'm going to do the nice wheels, I feel like I would also fix up the body a little bit, but I do love the patina. So it is a question.
Oh, it's patinaed? Is that what they're saying? It's patina. Okay, I understand now.
You need to show up that rust and say that. I'm not,
So they were going for, I got you.
This isn't rust because I can't afford
That's what
it.
bothers me. I like a real rat rod, not, I'm a rich guy, I'm going to build something that looks like a
Man, me and Jay Leno are on the same page. I'm like, you're supposed to not have paint because you can't afford paint.
I feel like that's the
Shout out Ace of Shades and Freak Flake.
super nice wheels that potentially could be worth 2-3 times the price of the car.
Yeah.
But like you can't
What did you
recreate
say?
this patina if you try
What is it?
What was that last? What did you say?
Oh, I said, shout out to Ace of Shades Paint and Freak Flake. If you want a perfect mix to land you in a Hot Wheels final, that'll get you there.
In my opinion, I'm so sorry.
Well, what I was gonna say, and the Italians use this term as creppatura.
Oh my gosh,
This guy. He come in prepared.
With creppatura, it means like being cool without trying too hard, and so this car kind of has that. And it could be like you have a well-fitted suit, right? But you probably have that duffel bag, weekender bag.
Ooh. Hello, Hawaii. We got people in Hawaii watching us. Deputy's getting crowded. How many people we got with us? 41 people. There's more people on this live stream than the population of this hometown. So thank you guys for being here with me.
1 to 10. Where does the Italian representative land the Lancia Ford truck? Got the win here at the Hot Wheels headquarters.
Singapore too? Dang. Mikey of Earth today, guys. Not just Mikey of Deputy. Singapore there. Got somebody from Singapore. Got people from Hawaii.
water jet.
Sound off. Let us know where y'all are from.
Futuristic yet rugged look. The bed frame
Yeah,
and grill insert.
I want WyoTech to see how many people from all over the world were here with us too.
Innovative and true to its hot rod roots. Powered by 6.2 liter LS3 E-Rod.
That's okay. We'll go back and read them all.
Horsepower and 420 pounds of torque. Exterior features repurposed design office chairs and a 47 Plymouth.
We'll do a little Q&A after the feed's over and go back and answer some questions for y'all if you stick around with us.
And custom wheels.
Can I stand up here? Does it affect anything? Is that okay?
Making it an unforgettable build.
It's really cool how
Ah,
the designer
thank you, Sean.
the aerospace part actually all.
This is the one that won in California.
That is really impressive.
It looks like a Hot Wheel.
That looks
My only
good.
concern is once it's scaled down, can we get some of those details in this, right?
I don't know, you work there, dude. Tell me.
I'm just putting it up there. Yeah.
Good. Well, this was 1968, and we were doing a very short Hot Wheel. This would be one of those, because this is exactly what a hot rod is supposed to be. You keep the essence of it, and you minimalize it to get more speed. You drill holes in everything, like the grill. You cut away all the metal from the bed. All the kind of stuff to go fast. No fenders, none of that. If you were born in the 50s or even in the 40s, this is what a hot rod would have been in the 60s or 70s. So to me, I think it's true to that spirit, and I think that makes it a Hot Wheel car. I like the gray color. I like the fact that it's purpose-built to be an old car.
They like the dark, like grays, and
I think it's fun.
if that's what you're into, I ain't ever gonna do it for you.
Ryan Day, good luck, buddy. I'm watching
It's
for
so much more
work.
character. It feels
Ryan Day, you're the man. He lives right next door.
like I can see all the details of the straight expression is really different, but I just think it sounds like more trail, more sport. A lot of that's going to get lost, as Doug said, and so then is it going to just be like another
I agree, the silhouette is something that we've seen before, and when I originally saw it, I was like, I'm not gonna like this very much. But as we start seeing all of these really cool details, I really began being sold on it. I love the mix of automotive and aerospace. The seats are super cool. There's so many.
He was a
details.
designer too. Like I started following that guy on Instagram. Like he designs some pretty intense cars. Like does some wild stuff.
And he's really considered every part of this, every angle that is cut at that right angle. Yeah. Every part that he's repurposed, redesigned, and put in place in a way that he's thinking about it.
This is what I love about cars and car culture today. When you think about somebody building a 34 Ford, it's been done. You think you've seen it all, but then you see something like this.
I don't know how you don't knock the fact that it's got a set of smoothies from Speedway on it though, and radial tires right off the rack. That's the one thing to me that I can't believe that you don't mention. I've judged a lot of shows, and if you build something from the ground up, what's touching the ground being the tires and the wheels, if you don't go all out there, you're kind of starting off on the wrong foot with me, but takes all kinds though. Because that truck is like a masterpiece. You would think as much engineering as they did on it, they'd make a one-off set of wheels for it too.
Wow, what is it? Sometimes cars this crazy are not done as well. This is perfectly for what it seems like. You can tell he actually thought of everything. Everything matches the country.
Yeah.
I love it.
Keep moving here. Again, winner El Segundo Gusto, right down your number. And right before we move on to the final car.
You never know, man.
And Ryan. I literally have some like favorite cars in my hand. Hey, I'm more
I did my best.
Don't sell yourself short. You're a great designer and fabricator.
I love Japanese designs from GT.
Thanks, buddy.
Because they didn't follow what other manufacturers did. I love the smooth body lines, but yet they still look aggressive.
I'm excited. I've obviously proved that I'm on to something here. My aesthetic is catching on and getting attention. I just hope it's going to lead to the things I want it to. I want to be a toy designer, and this is the fastest way that I see getting a path paved from here to there. I'm the only person that's ever tried to be a toy designer from where I'm from, so we've got to clear some brush before we can get on the right path. But I think we're getting close. Getting real close. Maybe today. And if not, one step closer for sure.
I didn't know my cars would become legendary. I think we all have different inspirations, but I think what it really comes down to is becoming passionate about something. We're all passionate about cars, about being creative, and creating amazing stuff. Great. I mean, you know, here you are, leading late night across the Overland Park, running all these.
That's all of them then, huh?
Still working, one of the busiest fans out there still, man.
I don't have anything.
Oh no, they didn't, did they? The Porsche
I'm a
haven't.
huge believer in low self-esteem. You know, it's the key to success. So I like to listen to other people smarter than me, and then I hear what they have to say, and it makes me look smarter than them. Like, I respect the designers, so when I give an opinion, I respect them with greatness. I do, I like it, but I like to understand the reasons why they like it. And I like your explanation for creating, why you didn't like the wheels, why you did like the wheels. Being around creative people just makes you more creative. You want to be creative.
We're going to Germany.
There it is.
Benjamin Blues, 1987.
I love this car too. This Porsche is slick. It definitely looks like a toy. At 944. Looks really cool.
No garage, no workshop, just pure determination. First full paint job with rattle cans, custom rear wing from metal. TA Techniques Air Ride Custom Suspension, Air Ride System, custom 18-inch OZ Cygnus wheels.
It's got the word downforce right on the side of the door. It's got the word downforce right on the side of the car. It's cool. I like the pop-up headlights.
I love it. The paint is so good. It's taken.
I don't like the number 3.
I've never read that.
The execution is just
They had a car to start with, though. You got to give them that.
it's pretty original, I feel like.
Ah, come on, man.
It's a clean build. It looks great.
Yeah, it does.
It's so mature, so resolved. I admire the build, and I love the young guy who's got the garage shirt, all of that. It just doesn't seem like a Hot Wheels car. If you showed up with a Porsche and you with it, I think you should breathe 5 minutes. That's kind of it. You know, but it just seems like this should be with the Porsche, not the Hot Wheels. Hot Wheels seems like it's just its own brand of unique people. Not enough to come down to it to feel like it should be a Hot Wheels car.
Very setting season. Yeah, I think it's a cool car. I don't think there's anything that like necessarily like stands out, but I like it. I think it's an attractive car. It's really fun to drive.
It's just not enough. It's just not right?
I agree. Like, there just isn't enough of that crazy wow factor that we see from the other builds. But the fact that
What do you think, bud?
the garage is a set of tools, especially the paint scheme is very mature, very well done, very appropriate to Porsche.
Are you going to get in it?
And,
You can if you want to.
it
Don't matter.
So, as
That's
a
fine.
build, something that I see or something that I would
You can take them off once you get in there if you want to, buddy. As long as you guys don't fight, okay?
I love the playfulness
Have fun.
because, you know, the name of the car is downforce. Yeah. And the stripe that's interrupted when you push that. I want that car.
Not yet, I haven't. I was wanting to wait until this was over. I'm going to do it on Mikey's Acre of Earth.
A winner. I don't know.
That was Nanny just asking me if we got the curtains up. She made a custom set of gold theater curtains for the inside of it, too. I think that's it.
I cannot do what any of these people do. I would be proud to own any one of those vehicles. Any criticism is me saying,
Oh, man.
but unfortunately, the best.
Who's it going to be this year, dude?
The only one, but even being part of this 10 or being part of this jury, like, congratulations. Driven to be legendary. Thank you to our partners, Walmart and Mobile One, for being along and supporting the Being Great Partners. Representing Dubai with that awesome 2016 Volkswagen.
Here we go.
Representing Germany, 87 Porsche 944 with Benjamin Blair. Houston, Mikey Brown, talk about passion. That 1957 BMW Isetta RV from Chile. Cars and Coffee, Chile. Phoenix, snub nose and a short bed, 1960 Chevy Apache.
Come on.
Dallas, look at the time clock. The 1980
Come on, y'all.
Representing UK.
Hi, guys. We're about to know.
Classic Mini Bentley. In France.
Hey, no matter what,
DeLorean.
ain't nobody can camp out in none of them other cars.
And finally, representing Italy, Francesco in the 1976 Lancia Beta HTV HF Turbo. I'm going to put some pressure on you and twist the screws. What's Jay Leno's pick of these vehicles?
Well, my pick is the Bentley, because it does everything it's supposed to do.
That's
It's
scary.
a real car, and it gets used. It's driven all over Europe, so this is something that's put in the garage. And that would be the one car that you could really do anything with and have a lot of fun with.
I can see your hair just blowing in the wind.
Man.
I see all your crazy birds.
We didn't get Jay's pick. That's okay.
And that's what I like. It's a car first. It just happens to be creative and smart and fun.
I would own it, again, you and me. Now we are tabulating the scores to find out who will be immortalized as a Hot Wheels.
Who did it? Ah, man, who did it?
Let's take a little time here to recognize the fan favorite.
We don't want to take time, Jared.
Really captured the hearts and imaginations of fans across the globe, and we're thrilled to honor them. I mean, you voted, you have the power, so thank you for participating. And these are the best cars in the region. Let's give a big round of applause to our regional fan favorite winners. Latin America, Europe and Middle East, and North America. Congratulations to all of our fan favorites, and thank you to everyone who voted.
Who got it? Come on. Who got it? Come on.
So are you ready to find out who the winner is? Who is our 2024 Hot Wheels Legends winner?
All right, our winner this year for the 2024 Hot Wheels Legends Tour is Chile.
That little Libre got it from Chile. Wow, okay. I thought the Bentley would beat us over that one too, yeah. Oh man. A custom built race car beat us. Well guys, I can confidently say again, I got beat by a car I would not have built. And I guarantee you that their kids ain't climbing in that right now having a camp out, so. Oh man, I made it close again, guys. Thank you guys so much for being here. Daggone. I got beat by a supercar. Oh, scrap pile getting beat up on by a supercar.
It is truly legendary. Thank you guys, gals, Brian, Fluffy, Tony, everybody. Thank you so much. Thank you. And of course, thank you to our partners, Walmart and Mobile One. We'll see you online or we'll see you another time. Send it.
Dang. There it was. There it was, gang. Oh, man. Let's answer some questions with some of these people if they want to. Love you guys. Sorry, brother. I got close again, man. I got close again.
It was fun.
Love you. Thank you so much. Thank you.
You did great.
What other kind of, do we have any more questions we can go through there with anybody? Oh, man. I knew that black car, it was popular online. I knew it had a big crowd with it. That's from, they're from the Cars and Coffee in Chile, so they're a big group in the car culture anyway, so congratulations to them. They've built a car that took down what I consider a legend. And I don't know how many of you boys built it, but if you ever want to do anything, heads up, I've got 40 of my days that say I can take down 40 of yours. Man, I wish they would have mentioned more details about, you know, my actual build, like as far as showing the sheet metal and the tubing and actually explaining it a little more than showing really nice pictures of it. That's, man, the craziness of this story is still over on Paper to Pavement on YouTube, y'all, so please tell your friends. I was hoping they'd show a little bit more of that, but that's okay.
When does the next build start?
I am living the process, man, so whenever I get inspired to get started on the next one, I will. The goal now is to get back to Mikey's Acre of Earth. I'm going to be recording with my buddy Nevin, and I landed an art project for a local art park here, and it's the Vernon Art and History Park, And I have this big sculpture that I get to do for them too. So I get to work for that I get to work on that this winter. And I mean, it's time for me to really start diving into 3D printing and learning how to make toys on my own. I want to be a toy designer, and I need to start filling in more gaps to become that. I've competed for Hot Wheels, and the beautiful thing about the Legends Tour is this is Mattel giving you a stage to introduce yourself to toy collectors, to the world. And I feel like what I've done in these last 2 years have built up an audience of toy collectors and of even, you know, kids all the way to adults that just refuse to grow up, that know who we are, know what we're doing. And at least now I can keep, you know, showing that my aesthetic and what I'm actually going for is me. You know, the first time last year when I did all this with the green Izettas, no one knew who I was at all. Like, nobody in the toy industry knew who I was. No one had a clue what I was going to be doing. And then to go in and show myself like I did, come back with a redemption vehicle. Like, I built a redemption vehicle. And I think I did redeem myself. I was against some heavy hitters this year, and I was last year too. But I made it to the finale 2 years in a row. And I know that if I do this long enough, I will have a toy on the pegs at Walmart, even if it's not winning this competition. If I just associate with these people and get seen as a force in this market, then it's going to happen. You know, it either happens or I die in the pursuit of it happening. That's the only two options that I'm willing to go with. So I hope you guys stick around, and even if I've got to start developing toys on my own to sell, they're coming, man, they're coming. I was hoping I could say about 365 days from today you'd have one, but not going to be the case today. I'm not surprised that I lost. I'm not. This show is almost impossible to win. But the one thing I am surprised at is the car that beat us. I'm honestly more surprised that car beat us this year than the Miata beat me last year. I'm more surprised that's the car that beat me. I figured that if you wanted to show up last year and say that a lot of people had a connection with a Miata, you know, like make and model a lot of people know and like and represent. I can't imagine a one-of-a-kind supercar speaking to that kind of kid inside of you to want to be yourself and grow into anything you can possibly be. Like, last year they were wanting to show a cyberpunk type future, which is honestly projecting an automotive apocalypse. I don't want to do that. I want to remind you guys of how good it used to be and that it ain't dead as long as we're here to carry the torch for all these cars that we love. Just because the new modern car person was drug into this lane from the Fast and the Furious doesn't mean that we don't need to be here representing Ed Roth and Carl Casper and all the old school builders like Barris and Winfield and everybody from the past. You know, that's who I'm here representing, and I don't plan on ever building wide body fender flares or anything like that. Like, I'm gonna stick to what I do. You know, I build kooky conversions, I build micro monsters. That's what I do here, and I'm gonna keep doing that. And the next car that I build is going to be a splash of two things. You know, I want to build a car that I can go racing again at Southeast Gasser Association and H-Gas. I'm going to get back to H-Gas, get running again, and I'm going to make that my Hot Wheels car next year. I've really developed all of these things here for me in my acre of earth. We wanted to develop this YouTube channel and really go all in on it. So now we have a shop truck. We have a race car, you know, to put on exhibition passes with. I've got a place to sleep at the racetrack when we get there. And in this season, I even built a hauler to get us there too. So as far as everything we're chasing down, it's not really wins. It's all part of the process. I'm trying to develop this thing into something bigger than us now, and we're on our way. I appreciate y'all for being here and everybody that showed up out here today. I had, like, come over here, guys. I had Levi McIntosh showed up. Levi is who got it all running for me and helped me with the engine and all that stuff. And then this is Darian White.
What's going on?
Darian, shout out your YouTube channel.
YouTube at White Trash Customs and Fab. TikTok, YouTube, Facebook. I build rat rod Japanese cars.
We build out of the same style of piles in two completely different ways. It's really fun, and they just live right over here. And this is the crew that's going to be building stuff around here for long time. So be sure to follow us all along, and I can't wait to see what we come up with next. If we've made it to stages this big so far, I believe it only goes up from here, y'all. We got any more questions? WyoTech, thank you. Love you, WyoTech. WyoTech has got us all the way here this year. I went on my birthday in May and asked for a chance. I thought if I could represent WyoTech and I could build something from scrap again and get them on from the very start, that I could potentially turn this into a career. Like the entertainment side of this, it can be a business. And I can't thank WyoTech enough for believing it in me. I went to WyoTech as a high school student that didn't know how to do anything but work on bicycles. And with the foundation I got from there, I have built an amazing career as an automotive artist. And I'm just getting started. So I'm glad to say that we're on Team WyoTech, and I will be for the rest of my days as long as they'll have me. We got anybody else on there?
No, you got 49 people. But
Guys, we're gonna sign off. I'm gonna go wipe my tears with the next piece of paper. I'm gonna put the next plan on. Love y'all. Another redemption story on the way.